Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Bentley Bentayga Speed. Now, the Bentley Bentayga Speed sits right at the very top of the Bentayga tree. It is the high performance version of Bentley's SUV. Now, because of course this is a Bentley, it's not only about the speed element, even though of course it's called a Speed, but let's just run through some of the exterior, interior features of this car, talk about the specifications, what's happened underneath here, because that is the big change from the previous generation Speed, and then take it out on the road to see what it's like. Under the bonnet, the W12 has gone from the previous generation Speed and has been replaced by this 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8. We've got around 641 brake horsepower, 850 newton meters of torque. 0 to 62 is dealt with in just 3.4 seconds. There is no hybrid assistance on this car like there is on the Continental GT Speed. It is pure 4-litre V8. The overall design of the Bentayga hasn't really changed over the years, and there's not too much different on this Speed. There is a little bit of an extended splitter underneath the main bumper, but other than that, it's very similar. So you've got these 4 lights up here, these crystal LED lights up here on the front, very Bentley. The big grille down here. I really like the specification on this car with the chrome grills, the chrome accents all over this car, contrasting really well with this incredible paintwork and the light interior, which we'll see very shortly. But as I say, it's very imposing, but yet also very magnificent, I think is the word that I would use to describe the look of the front of this car. It's unquestionably Bentley, but what do you think? Moving alongside the Bentayga Speed, again, it's that similar sort of theme. Not a whole lot has changed. We have got a Speed logo down here on the front door. We've still got this flying bee Bentley vent up here. This car is sat on 22-inch alloy wheels. These are fabulous to behold. This car is on steel brakes. You can get these with ceramics. It's again just a really regal design. You've got creases and lines all over the place, but it's not over the top. And then this here, this rear 3/4 here, is very, very Bentley. You see this shape on every single Bentley product, and the Bentayga is no different. Around the rear of the Bentayga Speed again is very recognisable. You have this area here which almost feels like it's lifted straight off the Continental GT with the oval lights here. Now you can get the Speed with the silver lights on the rear. This one has the red ones. Big diffuser down here with these incredible oval shaped exhaust tips. You've then got the enormous spoiler here, this almost double lipped spoiler at the top here. You then press the B in the Bentley wings to reveal 484 litres of boot space. It's not evenly that. It's lined in this beautiful carpet. Everywhere you look in this car, there is just elements of luxury. We then also have an adjustable ride height back here for access, so you can press these buttons and lower it down so it's easy to get stuff in and out. Lowers the rear of the car. As I say, to make it really easy, the access height on this is actually very good. It brings it right down to not far off my knees, but it is a super usable boot. And yeah, I mean, I really, really like the look of these Bentaygas. The rear end is fantastic, very Continental GT, but just stretched in my opinion. Being in the driver's seat of a Bentley always, in my opinion, needs to feel like an experience. And the Bentayga Speed is no exception to that. It feels inherently Bentley in here. Everything you touch and feel is of the highest quality. And this is something really strange, but Bentleys have a proper smell to them. You jump inside a Bentley, I don't know, if you've ever sat in one of these before, you'll know exactly what I mean, but they have a smell of quality and just luxury. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, they do. This has this fantastic leather steering wheel here, the bi-colour on this with the cream and the black all over the place. It is a fantastically spec'd example, this, as I say, really like the light exterior and the light interior. Of course, you've got the infotainment system here, which has been updated, so now we've got wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We've got a slightly different display directly in front of you here, slightly updated speed graphics, but everything else in here is exactly as it has been. So everything feels, as I say, high quality. The design, the metal around the vents, the metal up here by the clock, the physical buttons here just all move and work with just the most satisfying click ever. Clicky buttons up on the dashboard again, just really satisfying clicks, feel really, well, expensive and high-end. These seats, some of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. They are heated and ventilated and also have a massage function, which again, just beautiful. Such a lovely place to sit. It just, the metals and the leathers, the stitching all over the place is of the highest quality. The layout in here is fantastic. It feels special. It feels like an occasion every time you jump inside this car to take it for a drive. Speaking of which, I think let's start this thing up and find out what it's like to drive, because that for me is the main thing with the speed. And to be honest, it's the big difference in the speed compared with the regular Bentayga. It's all about the drive. So what is the Bentayga Speed like to drive? Well, let's start by touching on the comfort side of things, because of course this is still a Bentley, so it still should be the last word in comfort and refinement on the road. And it is. It feels so luxurious and so relaxing on the road. I've got my ventilated seats set just so, my massage seats going, and it is just a phenomenal long distance cruiser, this car. You could do to the south of France and back in exceptional comfort, exceptional ease. We've now got rear wheel steering as well, which means that the maneuverability of this car is even easier than ever. The rear wheels will turn a small degree to aid in low speed maneuverability and then aid in high speed stability, which means that it is, honestly, a truly wonderful car to spend time in, to spend a lot of time in. As I've mentioned, you could go to the south of France and back and not even break a sweat, and neither would the car. That V8 is just in there, burbling along in the background. You always know it's there, and what I think is really impressive is I know the W12 has gone from the previous generation speed, but for somehow that V8 still has the W12 feeling. It still feels very, very substantial. I always felt like the W12 in these cars felt just meaty and big in every single way, and I was a little bit worried that going to a V8 would diminish that. It is not. It is not even slightly. This car still has that low down just feeling of raw power that those W12s had. But yeah, we'll get onto that in a second. The overall finish of everything in here, as we've already touched on, incredible. It is a beautiful, beautiful car to drive on the road. It's so easy to place as well. For a very big car, it is a big car. On the road, you don't feel intimidated by it, which is a crazy thing to say, driving these cars and using them, but it doesn't feel intimidating in the slightest. You know exactly what's going on at your fingertips. The Bentley dynamic chassis, the 48-volt anti-roll system as well, is superb. It doesn't roll about, it doesn't feel like a big, tall, heavy car. It's just a supreme place to spend time. Incredibly comfortable, amazing levels of luxury. But of course this is also a speed. Now, as I've already mentioned a few times, the W12 has gone to be replaced by this 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8. There is no hybrid assistance on this car like there is on the Continental GT Speed. So as we've said, 641 horsepower, 850 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 62 in 3.4 seconds. That is quick in any car, but in one that's as luxurious and, well, big as this, it's frankly astonishing. We've got an updated sport mode as well, which is slightly sharper, slightly more responsive than the sport mode in different Bentaygas. But yeah, let's switch into that sport mode and see what it's like when we get to some more of these twisty roads. When you flick the car into sport mode, there is genuinely an instantaneous change. You almost feel the whole car tighten up around you. The suspension, the damping gets harder, firmer, and you can feel that through your fingertips. The exhaust note gets louder and more raucous, and the gearbox goes into a much quicker setting. The ratios quickly shift and become so much more rapid. Yeah, I mean, even low down, the amount of torque that this car has in any gear, at any speed, you go anywhere near that throttle, and the way that it picks up speed is incredible. As I've said so many times, this is a big car, this is a big, high-riding SUV, but honestly, the way that it accelerates, we're going to be able to give it a little blast in a sec, but it kicks down so quick, and then, oh my word, a car like this, of this size, should not be able to accelerate quite like that. It's a wave of constant acceleration. It doesn't feel like it's going to stop. It feels relentless. It is a proper speed, this thing. Yeah, it just doesn't stop. There are crackles from the exhaust, which is so great to hear. It is a wonderful thing. That V8 is a masterpiece. The touch of the button, the speed goes from a very comfortable long distance companion to a phenomenal mile munching monster. It's so fast, so capable in every situation you put it in. It is an incredible all-round car, this. It does everything incredibly well. It's amazing. And if you want any more information on the new Bentley Bentayga Speed, or any Bentley for that matter, please use the link in the top of the screen or in the description of this video to get in contact with us. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.